Okay, I ate 4 Kit Kats in 12 minutes. How long will it take me to eat 5 Kit Kats? Alright, who wants to raise their hand and tell me the proportion first? I need the proportion. Kimberly, tell me the proportion. 4 Kit Kat over, good, equals 5 Kit Kats over, good job. Now, the standard way of solving this is to cross multiply. The shortcut way is a little bit easier. Who sees the shortcut? Raise your hand if you see the shortcut. Good. Use it. You should have an answer in like 30 seconds. If you don't see it, then you're doing this. Okay, 12 times 5 is 60 equals 4x. Divide by 4, divide by 4. X equals 15 what? Minutes. I do. That's why I wrote it. Alright. So, who wants to explain to me the shortcut that they saw? Nathan? How? Yeah. So if I multiply by 3 here, 4 times 3 is 12. So I go over here and I multiply by 3 again. 5 times 3 is 15. That's the shortcut. Okay? Does the shortcut always work? No. But when it does make your life a little bit easier. Alright. So now we are going to be doing proportions with different types of shapes. Okay? So I'm just going to call this proportional shapes, figures. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw a right triangle. How do I know if a triangle is a right triangle? That would be an equilateral triangle. Yes. It has a 90-degree angle. Very good. So it would start looking like that, because what kind of angle is this? The right angle to 90 degrees. Remember the little box that tells you that? Now I'm just going to create a triangle out of it. So this would be called a right triangle because it has a 90-degree angle. Okay, I'm going to draw another right triangle that looks similar to this one, but a little bit smaller. Go ahead and draw those two with your pencil. I need 2 triangles in your notebook. The reason I say this is because some of you don't. Yes. So, whatever this is, just make this one a little bit smaller. Okay? Now, we're going to label this 15, this side 20, this side 6, and this side X. So please stay with me. Okay. If I highlight this with my highlighter, I'm going to say that this side, my color is green. So this side, which is 15, which side corresponds to the one that I highlighted? The 6 or the X? 6. It corresponds to it. So I'm going to highlight it the same color. They correspond. If I were to pick up this small triangle and put it on top of this triangle, this side would match this side. Would it be the same size? No, but they would lay right on top of each other. So you guys see that? Okay, so you're going to switch with someone because we're going to make this side a different color. So switch and color this side a different color. Just quickly switch with, we're going to keep switching highlighters. So it doesn't matter which color you get, just as long as you switch. If you need to switch more than once, go for it. You just need a different color. So this side, which to me is purple, the 20 corresponds to which side? The X. Okay, we're using the highlighters so you can see visually which side goes with which side. Do you guys see that? Alright, now we are going to set up a proportion. This is our skeleton of our proportion. Now, who wants to give me the first fraction? Jennifer? Over. This is not the only way of doing it, gentlemen, but this is one way. The 15 is her first green side. Where did she get the 6 from? The other green side. Do you guys see that? So, what goes here on top? 20. What goes on the bottom? X. So, this would be my green side. And this would be my purple side. If you can get the same color back. If not, that's okay. Now, this is from the big triangle, and these numbers are from your small triangle. Okay, how are we going to solve this problem? Cross multiply. Is there a relationship right now? No. There will be if you simplify it, though. If you simplify this, you do get a relationship. But if you don't see it, that's fine. Joshua, you can go ahead and simplify by 3 and see if you get a relationship afterwards. What's 15 times x? What's 6 times 20? Good. Divide by 15. Divide by 15. Did you use a shortcut though?
Yeah.
If I'll let you in a little secret. If you use the shortcut, you actually end up with an easier problem. We're gonna do it on the side. The easy problem. The easy way. Let's take the same problem. Take the same problem. And how would you simplify that? Divide it by 3. What do you get when you divide by 3? Now, do you see a relationship? Yes. How do I go from 5 to 20? Times 4 times 4, x equals 8. Now, why do I call this the easy way? Well, look at the numbers that you're dealing with. Here, you had to figure out how many times does 15 go into 120. Could be difficult. Here, we're dealing with smaller numbers. Always try to see if there's a way that you can create an easier problem for yourself. All right. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to draw the following shape, called a trapezoid. You start off okay. Now, to complicate this, I am going to draw a bigger one, but I'm going to turn my notebook this way because I kind of want to make it bigger, but also turn the figure make it look bigger. Perfect like mine. Alright. Alright. So, we're going to make this one um, 5, 4, turn this around. I'm going to make this 12, this X, and this one Y. Go ahead and label it, please. Don't forget about the 12, the X, and the Y. Alright. Which two sides correspond to each other? Jose? And? Good. Let's color those. So, the 4 corresponds to the 12. So go ahead and highlight those. So this and this. Now, the 5, it's a trick question. What does the 5 correspond to? The X, not the Y. You guys see how it corresponds to the X? Okay, so go ahead, highlight those by switching colors with someone real quick. Immediately next to you, because we should have already done a trade, highlighted, we're moving on. Alright, who would like to raise your hand and tell me the proportion? Kimberly? Over? Good. Equals? Good. Is there a relationship? Yes. How do I go from 4 to 12? Times 3. So how do I go from 5 to 3? How do I go from, okay, so what do I have to do to 5 to get to X? What did you do on this side? Times 3. So what do you have to do on this side? Questions? All right. Let's draw A shape. Okay, go ahead and write it down. Start off like this. Then, like Natalie said, it looks like a C. One of them has to be bigger than the other one or smaller than the other one. I don't know if I did such a great job at that, but you kind of get it. Yeah. Yep. Okay, so go ahead and label everything. Take your time labeling, gentlemen. Take your time labeling. 10x 8m 15 20 10 25. Yes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's highlight. So, the x corresponds to what? The 15. The 10 up here corresponds to what? Yes. Good job. Go ahead and set up a proportion. Okay, John, do you have your proportion written out? Okay, who wants to raise their hand and tell me the proportion? Okay. Oh, Jorge. Yes. Good. Is there a relationship right now? No. So what should we do? Divide it by 5. You can cross multiply, or you can divide this by 5, divide this by 5, what do you get? 2 over 5 is still equal to x over 15. Now is there a relationship? Yes. How do I go from 5 to 15? Times 3 times 3 So x equals 6. Okay, we have to solve for what letter? M. Do you guys see right there? M? So we know x is 6. We got to solve for m. So we can set up the same proportion. 10 over 25 is equal to m over what? What does the m correspond to? See it? Yeah, these two. Move this one over to here. You have m lying on top of 10. Who does the a correspond to? The 20. All right, go ahead and solve this one. I would take this and simplify it down. What is this simplified to? 2 over 5. You already did the work up here.